Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Maui Dynasty, where we just finished the season 10-2, 5-1 in conference. And we are playing in the conference championship game against Colorado State, who won the North, also with a 5-1 record. Early on, it looked like it would be Nevada, but they lost a couple of games at the end of the season, and that's why Colorado State is going to be the opponent. And yeah, this was a very interesting season for us. We had a very good offense, but we also allowed a lot of points on defense, so we'll see how this is going to go. The Colorado State Rams do have a couple of good quarterbacks. They have a good receiver. There is an edge rusher, a tight end, a guard, a running back at the top of the roster. So positions all over the place. Their quarterback is Braden Fowler Nicolosi, 6'2", with very good accuracies across the board. He's a very good quarterback. 92 throw power, also very exciting. And yeah, not the most mobile quarterback. Also not the slowest we've ever seen, but 78 speed is not going to get you that far. Might get you a couple first downs if you need to pick him up, but yeah. And then Dijon Stanley is their running back. Very good route runner. He could play receiver, honestly. At least from his route runnings. The hands might need a little work, but this kid has 98 speed. He's also very elusive. He knows how to break tackles. Very interesting running back prospect here. Top receiver, where's number 1, is Armani Winfield. And he's an excellent route runner, great release as well, great hands, also very elusive. This could play running back if you wanted to, man. And yeah, the speed is 90, acceleration is 91, so not too exciting, but he's a very good receiver nonetheless. And then their number 2 receiver is Levon Brown, 6 foot, with excellent route runnings, great hands as well. The elusiveness, not quite as good, but even more speed, 92 speed, 94 acceleration. Pretty exciting. Number 2 receiver there. And then Faison Wilson, 6'2", 215 out of Lancaster, Texas. Former 3-star recruit with solid route runnings, but very good release. The hands, not quite as good as the other 2 receivers we've just showcased, but still pretty good. Not quite the running back after the catch, and not quite the speed. That's why he's the number 3, but looks very good. And then their tight end, Jackson Warren. This kid is 6'8". This kid is absolutely huge. And yeah, his blocking ratings are okay, but at 6'8", man, this kid, you can throw up anything to him, but his hands are not that great. He's a good route runner, though. And yeah, the speed, 76. Well, honestly, at that speed, you kind of think about maybe moving him to tackle, honestly. Yeah, the O-line for the Rams is very solid. They don't really have a big weakness. That center injury, however, is going to have them, yeah, going to give them a few issues. And yeah, the right tackle spot is also not super great, but overall, this is, I'd say, a good Mountain West Conference O-line. Top edge rusher is Jack Moran, and yeah, very strong dude, great power moves. Not very strong dude, actually. 74 strength is not great. 75 block shedding, also not great. He's a pure power rusher, and he has 88 acceleration, so the first step off the ball is very good, but that's about it. And then the rest of the D-line actually looks pretty bad. They do not have a great D-line. Top linebacker is Drew Rodriguez, very solid in coverage. He has even 87 strength. That is ridiculously high. That is like defensive tackle strength, honestly. Only 79 speed, so not that great, but yeah. And then this kid, 6'4", 235, is their number 2 linebacker. He's also pass coverage archetype. His zone coverage is very good. The man coverage, not that much. But yeah, he is a very good run stopper. The speed is not there, 76. That's pretty bad at linebacker, even in our conference. Top corner is Chance Harrison. Man coverage 82, press 84. His hands could be better, should be better, but the zone coverage is also pretty solid. I'd say this is a solid number 1 cornerback in our conference. And the number 2 and 3 corners actually don't look that great. The free safety is Derek Jackson. He has the run support archetype. He looks like a decent run stopper. He has 89 hit power. Actually, that's really good. The coverages are in the mid to low 70s. That's not great, and only 87 speed. Definitely something to be able to exploit. And then their strong safety, Jalen Gardner, has the run support, man. His IQ and awareness stuff is also not great. Only 76 zone coverage and man coverage in the 60s. Only 86 speed. This safety duo looks great by overall, but honestly, this is a pretty weak secondary. They have one good corner, and that's about it. They do have a couple of good linebackers, but not much of athleticism at that position, and the D-line looks really weak. Colorado State is also a high-powered offense, just like ours. They also have almost the same pass-to-run splits as we do. They're passing it a lot, and why wouldn't they? Because, like, honestly, their quarterback looks fantastic, man. This kid's a first-round pick, man. All the accuracies in the mid to high 90s even. That's great stuff. They average about 407 yards per game. We average about 530, so that is some crazy stats there. But we're going to start the day on offense, and Hirsch is going to get it away on the angle route here. That's about 7 yards on the play. Jameel Morris, the receiver. 2nd and 3 as Hirsch has a clean pocket. He does get it away on time, and this one's caught by Ramirez. Great catch. Wrong button, but great catch. 2nd and 10 as Edward Hirsch is pressured. This is a 0 blitz, and he's going to get it away for the first down. The catch is made by Greg McHugh, the tight end. 1st and 10 now in plus territory as Edward Hirsch is drifting even further back, and he's going to get taken down eventually. That's a 14-yard sack. Very bad play for the Maui offense. 2nd and 24 as Hirsch is going to get it away to George Smith, but that's just about 7 yards. Makes us a 3rd and 17, and they get somebody to jump, and Hirsch is going to throw it as he has the catch made but shy of the sticks. And so they are going to accept the penalty here. You could also honestly argue, decline it, go for it on 4th and 3. But they'd rather go with a 3rd and 12 and hope they get it. And they do, as McHugh makes the safe catch and gets the first down. And now 1st and 10 just outside the red zone as Edward Hirsch is going to throw it on the inbreaker there. And that's DeAndre Vick. He's got the first down. Nice play by the number 5 receiver who got in the field here. 2nd and 10 as Hirsch is going to hand it off to Morris, but there is absolutely nowhere to go as Jock takes him down. Now 3rd and 9. Gotta have this one, man. They're going to motion out the running back, and now that it's an empty backfield, they're going to throw it over the middle, and the catch is made but shy of the sticks. George Smith, the receiver. 4th and 1, and they keep the offense on the field. Run it, and Whitehurst gets down to the 1. Maui set up for goal to go at the half-yard line. They're going to hand it off. Whitehurst into the end zone. Touchdown, Maui. Surfers get on the surfboard, and this is a 7-0 game here in Colorado. This is an away game for some reason. I forgot to re-edit the conferences, or like redo the conference rules when I was in the last off-season. That's why we only had 6 conference games, and that's also why this is an away game instead of a neutral site game. But can't do anything about it now. Fowler Nicolosi with a nice catch there at the sideline to get the first down, and now they're gonna hand it off to the running back, and Stanley gets about 10 yards on the play. 2nd and inches coming up. And they are going to pass it, and this should have been intercepted, man. Could have been a touchdown if Fowler Nicolosi had a good pass there, but it should have been intercepted by Gonzalez, and he has the butterfingers They do get the first down on the next play then, on a dump off over the middle to the tight end. 2nd and 10 now, and Fowler Nicolosi has his tight end again. As Jackson Warren, great catch there with his like 74 speed or something. 1st and 10, and Fowler Nicolosi gets it away to Warren, the tight end again, the 6'8" dude. He making grabs over the middle there. 2nd and 2, and they are gonna throw it, and this is caught again, and that's a huge gain as I think that was Daniel Madrid who was beat on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Fowler Nicolosi is going to throw it to the end zone, and that was a horrible throw. It's intercepted as Candelaria takes it away. Gonzalez couldn't do the job earlier, so now Candelaria gets his, I think that's his 8th pick on the season. He has had a great season, man. Kid looks ridiculous. Candelaria picking off one quarterback after the other. 1st down and 10 at the 3 now after that turnover, and Whitehurst gets about 3 yards. So not going very far in the beginning of this game. 2nd and 7. Edward Hirsch is going to throw it over the middle. This one's caught. McHugh at the sticks. They don't give him the first down. And now they're going to hand it off to Morris, who cuts it upfield, and he gets the first down. It was an ugly play, but we got the first down. Now to start the second quarter, 1st and 10, as Edward Hirsch has a man wide open. Terry Carter can't get his footing done and gets caught from behind, but he does get the first down after all. 10 yards on the play. And Edward Hirsch now has a new set of downs, and he is going to launch this one down the field. Terry Carter is behind the defense, and it's a touchdown. Maui is up by 2 scores. Terry Carter shows off the wheels on this play. We just started the second quarter. It's 14-0, and Fowler Nicolosi now has a job to do, man. He is pressured, but he does get it away on time, and that is his number 2 receiver on the over the middle there. And they are going to go 2nd and inches with a run now as Dijon Stanley gets a nice first down run. It's about 7 on the plays, I think. And Stanley is the recipient of the handoff this time again, and he gets 5 more. So far, they have not been great against the run. Stanley is the back, but they're going to throw it, and the blitz is picked up. And they've got their number 1 receiver, Winfield, there, as he's got about 20 yards on the play. What a call. Fowler Nicolosi now 2nd and 7, and they're going to go play action shot into the end zone. And this one is incomplete, intended for Jackson Warren, as Gonzalez had another shot at an interception there, and he can't come up with this one either. Fowler Nicolosi, incomplete on 3rd down. Did get dropped there, but he threw it away at the right time. They're gonna go for the field goal here. 47-yarder is good, and the Rams are on the board. 3-14 now, still a 2-score game. Maui gets the ball back on offense now, and Hirsch is gonna throw it over the middle there. That's an easy pitch and catch. George Smith, the recipient, about 12 yards on the play. 2nd and 10 now for Edward Hirsch. And they are going to throw it over the middle, and Hirsch, somebody had him interrupt his throwing motion. So that's going to be a 3rd down and 10 now for Hirsch, and he's getting dropped. He did not see the blitz off the right edge there. And yeah, Chance Harrison, the top corner, gets in the backfield, takes down the quarterback. That's a sack. And now 1st and 10, drop by the Colorado State offense. 2nd and 10 coming up now after a great start to the field position, actually, after that sack. The punt didn't go very far. They're already at midfield. 3rd and 3, and they're going to hand it off to Stanley, who's got the first down, but he fumbles it away. Nobody comes up with it from the Maui defense as 2 different people miss on a dive. They're going to review it and overturn the decision on the fumble anyway. So this is going to be just a regular play from 1st down, but ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 as Fowler Nicolosi is going to have a keeper on the read option, and he's going to turn upfield, get 17 yards on the play. What is happening to this defense, man? 2nd and 9, Fowler Nicolosi is going to hand it off to Stanley, who cuts it upfield. Gains about 4 yards on the play, but not too much. Now 3rd and 6. Can you get this first down here? Fowler Nicolosi is going to throw it, and this one's knocked away by Jason Miller. And Fowler Nicolosi, they have to settle for another field goal. This one is a 43-yarder, and it's also good. Colorado State on the board with 2 field goals. That makes this a 1-score game. On the outside, JJ Easy is the recipient on the RPO. 2nd and 4 coming up, and Hirsch is gonna hand it off, but nowhere to go. They saw it coming all the way. That's the top edge rusher, Jack Moran, on the play, man. 3rd and 5 now, as Hirsch is gonna get it away, and on the angle route, the catch is made by Will Whitehurst. 1st and 10. Whitehurst in motion. He's going to get the ball on the bubble, and he jukes out the corner, and he gains the first down. 14-yard play. Nice catch and run for Will Whitehurst. 1st and 10. Hirsch is going to throw it over the middle, and the catch is made on the slant. That's George Smith. He's got another one. And now 1st and 10. We're about 2 minutes away from the end of the game. And this is the last play before the warning, as Jameel Morris has a catch on the angle route. Now 2nd and inches after the 2-minute warning, and Hirsch is going to throw it over the middle. Whitehurst has got the catch, and he's got about 10 yards on the play. Make this a new set of downs. Now 2nd and 10, 1:16 on the clock. Hirsch, end zone, and this one's knocked away. What a play by the defense. Matthew Finch on the deflection there. JG Easy can't come down with it. 3rd and 10, end zone, touchdown! What a play! Greg McHugh with a great route run into the end zone on the corner, and that's going to be a 2-score game again. 21-6, and now Colorado State has about a minute on the clock to go down the field and get some points of their own. And they are going to start here with a nice 20-yarder. 1st and 2nd and 10 now. 56 seconds on the clock, and this one's caught over the middle. That's Jackson Warren, the tight end. He's got a first down catch as well. And just like that, they're at midfield. 1st and 10 from the 50, and Fowler is gonna get it away. This is not too much yardage. 5 yards allowed and some time run off the clock. This is actually good for the Maui defense. And now at the sideline, the catch is made, and that's also gonna stop the clock. Faison Wilson on the catch. 1st and 10, and Nicolosi is gonna get it to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fowler Nicolosi with a great throw, as somebody got behind the defense there, and Maui is gonna have a 1-score game again. It's still an 8-point game, so they have to go get the 2-point try if they want to ever tie it up, but they're just gonna content running it, and somehow everybody misses. This is gonna be a touchdown. 79 yards to the house for Will Whitehurst on a simple draw. They were content running out the clock, and Will Whitehurst makes one move into the secondary, and he is gone. Touchdown Maui, and it's 28-13 at halftime. What a play. And of course, if you enjoy this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, as we have a 2-score lead here for the Surfers. So far, the better team, definitely the Surfers, but Colorado State is staying in this. And they get the ball back after halftime, get a 4-yard run there by Henderson. 2nd and 6, Stanley's the back, but they're going to throw it. And Fowler Nicolosi gets it away, and wide open. That's Stanley, the running back, on the wheel. It's going to be a touchdown. 71 yards. Colorado State with the big play touchdown to the running back, and that was very bad coverage there by Daniel Madrid. As this is now a 1-score game again, 8-point game. Hirsch is going to get it away, and this one's caught, but not for very much. 5 yards for McHugh. 2nd and 5 coming up, and Hirsch is gonna be pressured and go down. That's a 10-yard loss as they send the linebacker Nico Lopez into the backfield, and he's getting another sack. That's the 2nd on the day. 3rd and 15, and somebody's behind the defense. George Smith is gonna run it. 10-5 touchdown. It's into the end zone, and Maui's got an 82-yard score. They answer right back. and take the 2-score lead again. 35-20 now. And Colorado State, they need to keep up here. They need to have another touchdown if they don't want to lose track of this game, as Stanley gets about 9 yards on the play. He breaks a tackle as well. That's a very nice carry. 2nd and 1, and Fowler Nicolosi is going to hand it off to Stanley, but there is nowhere to go, as Ralph Jones, the first one there, but they bottle him up. 3rd and 3, they're going to motion out Stanley, and now they're going to throw it on the just a simple hitch route there, and it's going to be good for a first down. 1st and 10 from the 31, and Stanley finds a lot of space to the outside as he redirects immediately after the handoff, and he gains about 10 yards on the play. From the 41 now, and they're going to throw it to the outside, and that one is caught, and there's a lot of green grass as they get about 18 yards on the play, I think. Fowler Nicolosi, he has a 4-man pressure on this play, but it's an RPO to the outside, and they're going to get a pass interference call on the tight end Jackson Warren there. So that's going to be a 1st and 20 now. And Fowler Nicolosi has a man wide open, screaming wide open over the middle. And he gets 19 and a half. That's Landon Bell, I think the 4th receiver there. And they're going to have another play action shot here to the end zone, and it is broken up. What a recovery by backup safety Manu Maliuna on the play there. That was a great closing in there. He was wide open, and then just on the last few steps, Manu Maliuna closes in and knocks it away, or breaks it up at least. 1st down and 10 now for Fowler Nicolosi after they do get the 1st down. And Stanley's the running back. He's got the 1st down, 11 yards on the play. So far, they have been very effective on the ground. And Stanley gets the ball again. It's a stretch to the outside. What a spin move on Manu Maliuna. Touchdown, Rams. Colorado State makes this a 1-score game again. And we're halfway through the 3rd quarter now. As this is still an 8-point game, they have not gone for the 2-point try yet. And Hirsch is going to get it away against the blitz. He throws it right into it. And Greg McHugh has the 1st down catch. 1st and 10 from the 34 now. And they're going to throw the RPO to the outside. That's Smith. He's got about 7 yards on the play, as Hirsch is closing in on 400 passing yards today. And he's going to throw it on the corner route, and that is going to do it, I think. Greg McHugh with another catch at the sideline, getting them into field goal range. Actually, 398 yards. So another pass here for Edward Hirsch, and this one's broken up, intended for Terry Carter. Matthew Finch again. Looks pretty good so far. 3rd and 11 for Hirsch. And this should have been pick 6. Oh, this is going to be bad. Vernon Ring, he's going to beat himself up over that one. I can tell you that right now, man. That would have been a pick 6. He saw the screen coming from a mile away. He jumps it and he drops it. Now, the field goal also was not good, so this is still an 8-point game. And this is very bad news. This is going to be down inside the 5. That was a 60-yard connection to Lavon Brown as Maui completely whiffs on the coverage. And now they're going to run it in the end zone with the QB keeper. Fowler Nicolosi with the touchdown. And the Rams have now a chance to tie up this game with a 2-point try. Colorado State stays in this game. We should have made that field goal, but it was a little bit too far for Goodrow with that wind. And now the 2-point try is good. They do convert. It's a tie game at 35. And we're 2 minutes away from the end of the 3rd quarter. And nowhere to go here for Will Whitehurst, as they have now a very tough 3rd and 12. And Hirsch is going to throw it to the sideline. And that's an interception, as Harrison peels off his underneath receiver, which was George Smith. Sees that the tight end is coming on a deep overroll to his side. He peels off, drops back, and picks it off from the quarterback. This is bad news for the Maui offense, but look who's back. It's Candelaria with another pick. They intercept it right back as Fowler Nicolosi makes a very bad throw into the end zone. Candelaria just goes down because he was scared to get tackled inside the 20. But Maui's got the ball back, and you've got to start the new drive as Carter got confused a little bit there, but he catches it anyway and gets the first down off the rebound that he kind of rebounded to himself. And it's about a 20-yard connection, showing off the wheels there, getting to the sideline. First down and 10 for Hirsch, and the pressure is just coming in there, blitzing left and right here. And that one's incomplete. It's dropped by the tight end, Greg McHugh. 2nd and 10, and McHugh has the ball this time. He hangs on to it, and that's a 17-yarder, getting the first down in the process. Hirsch, 1st and 10, getting it away. This is JJ Easy, and he's got 15 yards on the play. He's been very reliable so far. In this game, he hasn't gotten many opportunities to catch the football, but we're going to throw a bubble RPO to the running back here, and Whitehurst has nowhere to go after JJ Easy. Didn't pick up the block there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now, and Hirsch is going to motion Carter across the formation. We're just going to dump it over on the underneath route there, and Smith has got about 9 yards. 3rd and inches now. And they are going to throw it, and it's a 6-man pressure, 0 blitz here for the Rams, but it doesn't help him. Smith is open. He's got the first down, and now we're 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. And Morris, absolutely nowhere to go there, as he is about 7 yards shy from the end zone. 3rd and goal, 4-man pressure. Hirsch throws it, but Smith can't hang on. And that's going to be 4th and goal, and Maui elects to take the field goal. Just take the points here. It's a 3-point game now, and there's 8 minutes on the clock for the Rams to go get the lead, or at least tie it up. And Fowler Nicolosi is going to be almost sacked again. He throws it at the last second, falls incomplete, but that's going to be a punt. And Maui has the ball on offense with great field position at that, but Hirsch is going down. Nowhere to go with the football. They get him in the backfield. 2nd and 19, and they're going to throw a RPO bubble to the outside, and that's a 6-yard gain. Now 3rd and 13 as Hirsch has a clean pocket for now, and the pressure arrives right when his receiver opens up, man, but it would have probably been shy of the sticks anyway. And they have to punt it back to the Rams, and Colorado State gets a great start on the drive there with a great run from Dijon Stanley, who has already had 2 touchdowns. And now they're going to give him the ball again, and that's a nice run for 12 yards as he crosses 100 yards on the ground. 1st and 10, Stanley still the back. They go double twins. They're going play action shot, and that's going to be a first down. Nice play, and now they're in business. They're in field goal range. Now you need to run off some clock. Maui is content giving up 7 yards here as they have a very non-aggressive Tampa 2 call on the play. 2nd and 3. And Fowler Nicolosi almost getting sacked there. He does get it away on time. That one's caught. I think that was Lavon Brown again. 1st and goal from the 10. And they're going to throw it on the screen. Jackson Warren, he's got about 5. But shy of the end zone nonetheless. 2nd and goal from the 6 now. Fowler Nicolosi's going to hand it off, and Stanley bottled up at the 3-yard line. And they're going 3rd and goal. They got to pass it, and they do. 4-man pressure. That was not enough, but it's a drop in the end zone. What a play, man. You should have had the touchdown there, and Colorado State instead elects then to go for the field goal after that drop. Tie up the game at 38, and now Maui's got the ball back with about 3.5 minutes on the clock. Angle route is going to be a catch for Morris, and now they go with an outside zone give, but nowhere to go for Whitehurst. So 3rd and 2, and they are running it. Whitehurst got the first down this time. The run has not been going that well today. They had the one big play, but other than that, it was pretty bad. And now they're having an RPO. The throw is made to the outside there to George Smith, who's got about 8 yards on the play. Now they're going to run it again. Whitehurst got the first down, and this is the last play before the 2-minute warning. Hirsch inside 2 minutes, and he's got Terry Carter, who breaks a tackle and falls ahead for about a 6-yard gain. And they're running some clock. They just need to get in field goal range. 2nd and 4. Hirsch, one-on-one, down the field. It's wide open, and he overthrows Greg McHugh, the tight end. How do you overthrow a tight end with 85 speed? 3rd and 4 for Hirsch, and he's gonna get it away, and the catch is made. Whitehurst, he's got the first down, and the drive keeps moving. At least we're about a minute away from the end of the game, and this catch is made by Carter. It's another first down, and now we're at the edge of field goal range. 1st and 10, and they are going to hand it off. They just want to run off the clock and take the points, but nowhere to go for Whitehurst. 3rd and 8 now after a 3-yard run on 2nd down. They're going to run it again. They get about 3 yards, and they take timeout with 3 seconds remaining. And now Colorado State is going to ice the kicker. So this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this one is up, and it does have the leg. It's good, and Maui is going to win the game on a Thomas Goodrow field goal. 41-38 is your final, and Maui does win the conference and therefore is going to move up to the PAC12 for next season. Player of the game, Edward Hirsch, 513 yards, 70% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. Great game for the Maui offense. The defense, man, that was a very bad game for our defense, man. Our secondary had to keep battling, but overall, there was just not enough pressure created by our front 7. Just didn't happen. But we take away the win anyway because we have the better offense. But we could have lost it because they dropped a touchdown there. 3 minutes from the end of the game, they dropped a touchdown in the end zone, man, and wide open too. As yeah, we did throw a pick. I did not think that underneath corner would be able to peel off that far back and pick that one off, as I thought Greg McHugh was wide open and he's gonna have a great catch at the sideline there. But great play by the corner. I gotta hand it to him. And yeah, I think a deciding factor in this game also is that yeah, Candelaria had 2 picks on Fowler Nicolosi. And I mean, that's just breaking your neck, man. 2 interceptions, and one of them was in the end zone. You could have scored on that drive, and then you throw it away. And then you throw it right back on the second pick after you just had gotten the interception from your own defense. You start with great field position. That's just horrible timing, man. And yeah, just destroying for your offense, honestly, if you throw 2 picks to the same guy, man. Candelaria with a great game. I think he well, I mean, 513 yards is also pretty good. I mean, I guess they are like co-MVPs of this team. Hirsch and Candelaria get it done this time around. There was a bunch of deep touchdowns in this game, man. Man, that wheel route by Stanley, that was such bad coverage, man. Unbelievable what Madrid was doing there. And then Jason Miller, this kid can't cover. But he's a senior, he's going to be gone. We're going to have 3 new corners next year. And with that, we have won the Mountain West Conference. And now let's talk about what's going to happen now, because we're going to move up. I do not know yet who's going to be moving down. I haven't checked out the screen yet. We're going to do that in the off season. But we do get a commit here, Jaden Morton, who is a linebacker from Lakeland, Florida. He's listed as a safety here, but I am going to play him at linebacker. This kid is 6'2", 219, and he has good coverage, so I think he's going to be a very solid linebacker. Let's take a look at all the conference championship games, as Middle Tennessee wins it over Florida International. USC wins the Pac-12 over Washington. UCF loses it to Kansas State. We have Central Michigan winning. We have Southern Mississippi winning, which is, by the way, a team we beat this season. We played them this season, and they win their conference. Alabama gets absolutely blown out by Oklahoma and misses then the playoffs. And then North Texas beats UAB. Ohio State wins against Maryland. And Boston College wins it against Clemson. Now we do get another safety here in Kevin Durbin, and he's actually going to stay a safety. And we're still working on a third safety to get in here. But let's check out the awards for a little bit here, as Christopher Vezina, the junior quarterback from Clemson, is going to win the Heisman. 45 touchdowns to 6 picks, but it did not win them the ACC, as they lost against Boston College. And yeah, let's check out the other awards, because we actually did get a couple awards as well. Best defensive player is going to be Jerry Davis with 10 sacks on the season. Don't actually know if that's like a very much earned awards, but he gets best defensive end as well, obviously. He did have a bunch of TFLs. He was very good in run defense. He was playing very solid there. But 10 sacks should not get you best player or best defensive player, man. This one is very much earned though. Best receiver award goes to George Smith. 103 receptions, 1,500 yards, and 20 touchdowns. Great season. He's gonna declare, definitely. He's a junior. He wanted to declare last year, and he was gonna be a 6th-round pick. So I was like, no. You stay here. You'll be a 1st-round pick this year. And he will be, definitely. Best tight end is going to go to Greg McHugh. He had a pretty good season. He's also definitely going to declare. He looks great. And then best interior lineman goes to Justin Duncan, our center, who had a bunch of pancakes this season, about 3 a game. Or like 2.5 a game, I guess. This is going to also be a 1st-round pick, man. This kid is going to be, he's a 95 overall player. Nick Candelaria gets best defensive back, and honestly, I think I'd take 9 interceptions over 10 sacks any day of the week, man. This kid has a phenomenal season. 9 interceptions, only 1 return for a touchdown, but he was so solid as the number 2 corner. And yeah, we get best center as well. This award goes also to Justin Duncan, which is logical. If you're best interior lineman, you're also going to get the best center award. And then we get the Lombardi award, which is the award for best defensive lineman. So he wins like the triple crown here. Yeah, I don't really understand it. 10 sacks is just not that much, man. And yeah, this is happening again. I just had this spoiler alert for my DCSU series. I just had this happen to me. We win the conference and we don't even play in the playoffs, and it happened again. We are the number 13 ranked team in the country, and usually there's a couple of conference winners who are like in the late 10s or in the 20s for rankings, but this playoff picture actually features all the number 1 to 12 teams, and we are the 13 team. So we miss out by 1 loss, and it was that loss on the last game of the season against New Mexico State. They cost us the playoff. And yeah, Kansas State, USC, Oklahoma, all of them made it. We did not make it. So we're gonna play a bowl game now. New Mexico's the New Mexico Bowl against Liberty. Definitely think we should win this one. This should be a very easy game for us. We should absolutely dominate them. But yeah, this is how our season ends. We're gonna have one more bowl game. We're gonna have a senior send-off. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Maui Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.